Hey guys, welcome back. So we are down in Virginia area, right outside of West Virginia. So we are staying with Jimmy and Darla at their Virginia house, which is actually only a couple minutes from the Trailhead ATV resort. So we are down here for 4th of July weekend. So you guys are going to see this after 4th of July. So happy 4th of July. Hopefully you guys had a good one. So we're going to ride some Hatfield trails. We're going to ride some Virginia outlaw trails for the weekend that we're here. So right now, currently, we have Sterling and myself in the Turbo R, and we have Jimmy and Darla in their XP 1000. We're getting a little later start than normal. Last night, we went down to the trailhead, got our passes, and got gas filled up. On our way back to the house, we lost all power. Well, not really all power. Couldn't go over 20 miles an hour. So we got back in the yard, checked the codes. We're having like misfire codes. So we pulled the back off, checked spark plugs. We're like, let's change them. So it was late. So we actually called Advance Auto. They did matching, cross-reference the numbers. They went down, got 2 spark plugs, came back here. It was actually the same numbers. So Advance Auto, you can get spark plugs, $7.99 a piece. So we changed the spark plugs. He check engine light was still on. Eventually it did go away. So he took it for a ride, went down to the Trailhead store, got there fine, turned around, came back, check engine light came on, but all power was still good. So still was same misfire. So the only thing else we could think of is coil pack. Well, it was late, no one else was open. We checked this morning. Most places either didn't have any or they were still closed for the holiday. So the only other thing we could do, check the belt. So we checked the belt. He took the belt off. It had a little warping on it. Put a new belt on. Put everything back together. Just took it for a ride and seems to be okay. Had no power loss. No check engine light came on. So fingers crossed. So now we're going to head out. We are going to go to the dump truck that's around here. We'll see what time is like. We'll go hit up maybe Uncle Wayne's Hill. Maybe we'll see some horses, hopefully, but we did bring stuff in case we do. And then we're gonna go out to the Itman Company store if we make it that far. And then be back, check out the fireworks later tonight. So we will see what we do today. So hopefully stay tuned, you'll like this video. We are here for 3 days. So each day we're gonna be doing something different. That's what we're doing today. So hopefully you like it. Hit that subscribe, hit that notification, and we will be back in the next clip. Stop quick, get some ice, and then we'll head out to the old dump truck. Okay, so currently we just took some roads from the Trailhead Company store. We made a right by the old Bosman, I think it was, store. It's a old brick building. I'll post a picture right there. And then we just took some road. Now we're on some Virginia outlaw trails to head out towards where we're going. So we'll just keep taking you guys along for the ride. If we see anything between now and overgrown trail. But came across, I guess Sterling's saying this is the old Pocahontas trail
company.
Fuel company?
Yeah.
Fuel company. So there's a building here and a building up there. Pretty nifty.
Yeah, this is the other one. The town is right down here.
Oh, Jesus. There's a step there. Oh, there's the sign. So we'll go inside as soon as these guys move, but it's pretty nifty looking.
Too much power, it blows the tires off.
Okay, so we'll go check out the building. Pretty cool building. There's the stairs. Ooh. That's pretty nifty. So that's the old Pocahontas fuel company store type. So we're just gonna check this out. If we can get to the one that's across from here, which is right there, it's definitely overgrown. I'm sure Sterling will go probably investigate it a little bit. If we can get up there, we'll take you to videotape that part. But it's a pretty cool building in the middle of nowhere. So definitely come check it out.
So this is the other part of the Pocahontas Fuel Company building. Upstairs. And this is downstairs where I'm at. Right here is the doorway. If you look up there, that's the floor. You can see up to the second floor, up through the first floor. Well, this is just one big gigantic room. This is some kind of platform here. Old piping coming down from upstairs down. That's looking upstairs. This is a wall, which I believe was that wall right there. It fell down and fell down here. Here's the old electrical outlet box. I'll go check out these other rooms. That goes down to the basement. And that's part of the basement down there. The back door area. You see how high up that goes. Huh. Here's a small little room. Well, I would say this was the bathroom. Now, an outlet box there where that water bottle is. I would say that's where the light was. And then there's a mark there, a metal bracket on the wall there. See, that probably held the sink. Or it could have been the bracket for the urinal. So, and then here's another room. And let's come over here to the last room in this building on the main floor. Oh, I don't know what this room is. Probably can't see nothing but darkness, but if I had my light on the GoPro, you'd be able to see it, but it's a small room. Not sure what it was used for. But that's it. That's the Pocahontas Fuel Company buildings.
Okay guys, so that is the old Pocahontas fuel store, company store. So hopefully you like the video Sterling just did of that building up there. And then the video I did of this one right here. So we're gonna keep venturing, and if we find something else on our way, we'll bring you back. So we took some roads, so now we just entered Indian Ridge trail system for the Hatfields. So we're right now, I think, on trail. Oh, we're on an outlaw trail. We're on Indian Ridge. Or is that Indian Ridge? So we're on an outlaw trail right now, but Indian Ridge was right to the left of us. So we're just gonna take some of this outlaw trail and we'll keep going. Okay, so we're just coming down and we're on like Buzzard Branch, but there's a pretty cool waterfall right here. Pretty deep. Yo, are you gonna walk in through there? My boots are too short. I just don't want water to get in my boots. It's not deep, but it's too deep for my boots. It feels good though.
Yeah.
Sterling will take you up, but it looks like it's a really cool waterfall up there.
Yeah.
And we didn't come see this last time we were here?
No, because we took Trail 27 up and over the hill, and then that's when
Woo!
yeah. So here's the water. Coming out from the mine area. And it's going all the way down there. Pretty neat.
Okay, so that was that little waterfall. It was very refreshing, nice and cold. So we're just gonna keep heading out down this road. We're still making our way down to the dump truck. But if we find something, we'll bring you back. so we made it to the dump truck. It's a big dump truck. The size of these tires. I think Sterling got a little too close there.
Jimmy pointed that out. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow. That's almost there.
You climbing up there?
I will.
Yeah, I'll, you do the pictures or whatever. Well, just wait. I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move it.
I didn't realize how big this sucker is. This thing is huge.
What?
This thing is huge. Sterling, come stand next to this tire. We'll get reference.
Yeah, and the tire's flat too.
Like, it's just crazy. They're big as the inside of the freaking wheel well.
Yeah, the tire's real flat too. Imagine if it was
Blown up.
still there.
Can you imagine how much this thing probably weighs? Well, that's the dump truck. So if Sterling climbs up there, we'll have him take the camera back and show you guys. If not, I'll let you know when we're leaving.
So here's what it looks like up at the dump truck. There's some kind of tank there. Tank there. Engine there. That's what the cab looks like. Now, of course, it's all stripped apart. Main driver's seat there. Like a buddy seat there. Center console area. Back window. Got some switches up there. A radio, looks like. Speakers there. Dome light. There's the door to get in. It's for the passenger side. Windshield wiper. Yeah. That's the dump truck.
Okay, so that's the dump truck. So apparently there's like a backstory of why the dump truck's down here. What'd you hear?
Well, Jimmy said that supposedly it rolled off
The mountain thing here?
the road.
So one story is that it rolled off the road here down road to get to it. It was on its side. They pushed it over. He said at one point it caught fire. Any other stories? So, if you know the story of why that dump truck's down there, comment below, let us know. It'll be interesting to hear how it got there and why it's there. So now we're just gonna keep heading down. I believe we're gonna go to Uncle Wayne's Hill. Also around there should be horses, so fingers crossed we'll see some of those. But we'll take you along for the ride for that. Right now we're just on Hall Road, so it's very dusty. So we won't videotape that, but once we get into the woods or something, I'll bring you guys back. So thanks for staying with us. Hopefully you're liking the video so far. We're just doing a lot of sightseeing stuff, but hit that subscribe button, it helps out. Be back. there's two easier ones off to the side. So we're just going down. We're going off to the side to the bottom. But I did throw the drone up, so we'll put that footage in so you can see what the hill climbs look like. but we're gonna keep going because we are gonna go try finding these horses. So here, sorry, there's bushes. If we find the horses, we'll bring you back. So hopefully that'll be the next scene you see after the drone footage. Jimmy's over here playing in two-wheel drive. That one's pretty rutted. This one right here is pretty rutted there. So this one here is an easy one. That far one right there, that's an easy one.
Yeah, that one.
And then we just came down one that's all the way on the far side. But it's pretty rutted up on these guys right here. And there's some boulders up there that could kind of top your front end off. But so those are Uncle Wayne's Hill. We were up there. Now we're gonna just come down here and hopefully we can go see the horses. So we just did a complete circle because there was a green trail that kind of wrapped around the area that we believe the horses are at. But we haven't seen any. We haven't even seen horse poop. So we're just gonna kind of finish this green trail out a little bit. And then I think we're just gonna jump on the haul road and probably start backtracking back to the house. But we didn't find a horse. But Jimmy and Darla did find this, so check this one out.
That's a pretty boy right there. Look at that rat. See it?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. He ain't moving a bit.
So hopefully that footage came out pretty good. So right now we are just gonna, like I said, we're gonna backtrack a little bit and we're just gonna take some of the trails that we took to get here. If we see something or, because we're going in a different direction, so if we find something or something goes on, we'll bring it back. guys, so we made it back to the house. So we just took some rest of it from Pinnacle to Indian Ridge out to the road, and then we just jumped on the main road, some back gravel roads, and then came through Pocahontas and back at the house. So we are back at the house. So we are actually going to call this video. So hopefully you enjoyed it. We just did a little bit of sightseeing. Didn't do anything crazy or anything like that, so we just enjoyed our ride since we started later. So now we're just gonna have a fire and relax and enjoy the rest of our night. So thanks to all of our sponsors. We'll put them all up here. Come back next week, see our next video. I believe tomorrow we might be going to check out the wall again, an overlook, check out the corner shop for lunch or dinner, one of the two, and then we might go someplace else. So stay tuned to next week, check out that video, and as always, stay safe and see you on the trails.